Just for one game yesterday, that's all it was. Michigan was rooting for the Packers, and Green Bay couldn't come through because of the Vikings win over the Packers. Tonight's game with the Lions and 49ers doesn't have any major implications in the standings or playoff seeding. That doesn't mean the Lions won't be putting their all toward a victory. Next week's regular season finale this Sunday against the Vikings will be all or nothing. The winner will get an NFC North title, the 1 seed, and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The loser, the 5 seed, and Road Warriors in the playoffs. But there's still a game to be played tonight in San Francisco. A chance for the Lions to exorcise the demons from last year's loss in the same stadium in the NFC Championship game. And Dan Campbell says he has no desire to rest any of his starters. His team is going to treat tonight like any other game.
I'll make this easy for everybody. That way all the critics can jump out and start attacking. But that way you don't have to debate them anymore. We're bringing everything we got to this game, and we are playing, and I don't care what it looks like and where it's at or who's this, who's that. We're going out to play and win this game.
Does Campbell's mentality shock you at all? 13 wins is the most the Lions have ever had during a regular season. They can add on to that with a win this evening. The Niners, they've already been eliminated from playoff contention. We'll have much more, a deeper preview of this one, plus stories from the biggest Lions fans across West Michigan coming up in our pregame show that begins 7:30 right here on WZZM before kickoff. And out in Tampa tomorrow, Michigan football will wrap up its season in the ReliaQuest Bowl against Alabama, a rematch of last year's college football playoff semifinal game. The Wolverines, 13-point underdogs, and they're going to be without 10 defensive starters, headlined by Will Johnson and Mason Graham, both off to the NFL draft. Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe has opted in. He's expected to play the entire game. This one will be a noon kickoff on ESPN. We head to the court now, an in-state matinee in East Lansing, Michigan State hosting Western. First half, 25-18 in favor of the Spartans, and off a steal, Jason Richardson to Xavier Booker for the alley-oop. Spartans up by 8. But the Broncos, got to give them credit. They hung around in this one. It's the freshman from Northview, E.J. Ryan. He gets the floater to fall. They trailed by 7. But on the other end, more acrobatics. Trey Holloman puts it up. Carson Cooper puts it down. Grown man's dunk. MSU up 13 at the break. Second half, Broncos within 6, but it's Cooper again. Somehow gets it to go, and the foul to push the lead back to 9. He had a career-high 13 points. The Spartans do enough this afternoon to hold off Western. MSU takes it 80-62. And speaking of those two teams tonight at Van Andel Arena, it will be one heck of a showdown in the Great Lakes Invitational Tournament title game. Number 1, Michigan State. Number 4, Western Michigan. In yesterday's semifinal games, the Broncos took down Michigan Tech 4-3 in overtime, while the Spartans shut out Northern Michigan 2-0. Puck drop tonight set for 7 p.m. from downtown Grand Rapids.